I didn't realize that sound picked up on camera. Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. What up, chat? All right. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. We are not peaking it. I had my gain turned up for some reason. Little bit of a whoopsie on my part, for sure, for sure. Turning up the gain when I'm already loud. I lost the clapper. I found the clapper. Chat, sorry about not being live last Thursday. I went and instead of... When I got the new camera, I was using, so it's a Canon EOS R100 for those of you that are camera nerds in the chat. Canon EOS R100. I was using Canon's Webcam Utility Pro software to get it onto OBS. The problem I was running into was the delay. And also because it was going from the camera to the software to OBS, it was super choppy, super laggy. So last Thursday, when I got home from work, I decided to go to Best Buy and get the fucking, what is it? Elgato webcam Link 4K, I think it's called, to just stream the camera directly to OBS, essentially. So we have to check delay. And I think it's perfect. Wow, who would have thought? Going direct saves us time. And the picture looks so much better. It looks so buttery smooth. I'm looking at myself in OBS. It looks so great. Oh, it's beautiful. I never thought I would see the day. I never thought I would see the day. I do feel like I have to go down a little more on this, though. But then, like, the top of my hair is... God damn it. At female streamers, how do you solve this problem with your hair? When I feel like when I'm looking down, it cuts off the top of my hair. Maybe that's just a thing I have to learn to live with. But I feel like it looks good, no? Oh my god. It's, like, so crispy smooth. It's a beautiful moment, chat. So today, as promised, between last Tuesday's stream and today, I've learned at least the basics of Axiom, as promised. So I'm willing to show the world. It's not here. I know why it's not here. Because I made an entirely separate instance just to have Axiom. I also, chat, I got Flashback to work. I found a version of Flashback that works. I feel like I'm going to be messing with this all stream. I just feel like I'm going to be messing with it. Filters. No, I just had that open. I'm actually dumb. bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum 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 ba-dum. I don't think I ever put a delay on the actual video of it. Okay. So, let me show you what I made, chat. This is the mountain that I... Oh god, it's lagging. Is my fucking camera gonna die? I hope not. This is the mountain I made in Axiom. And I think it turned out pretty good. Can I be honest? I'm pretty proud of it. So this will be how the mountain looks eventually with the base on it. So we have like a pretty good gradient, I think. Like if we look at it, if we look at the gradient, we have gravel, andesite, stone. There's mud, basalt, smooth blackstone, normal blackstone, and deep slate down here. Because I was thinking like this is touching the river. This would be wet. So it's going to be a little darker. And then it transitions up to this gravel, stone, andesite. Up at the top, it's tough. And then we have the shadows as well. So it's like shaded. It's shadowed really well. I'm so proud of myself, chat, because I shadowed this, right? Like I went through with a brush and shadowed this mountain, like shaded it. And then I found out Axiom has an auto shade feature. I didn't know this. So I then removed my shading. I was like, okay, the sun's like here. Put the shading on there. And this is exactly how I shaded it. So I'm kind of goated is what I'm trying to say. So it'll be shaded. It's nice and textured. Up here, we have this gradient of like moss into like coarse dirt and like rooted dirt, I think is in here somewhere. Maybe not. I wanted rooted dirt in here, but I might have done it wrong. But like that gradient's darker into the stone. I think it looks good. I'm proud of it. And then I decided on here, I tried doing just like single panes. I think I determined, this is what I determined, that bulkier panes look better, but something has to be in the center here. And I'm not going to plan that out. We're just going to vibe it out. When the time comes, we're just going to vibe it out. But we're going to put like something in the center there. Because I have to switch instances. Hold. Because, so like, the lore of the base is, it's the Mystic Cove, right? So my mind was like the gold and kind of the like general structure, like the general block palette is like a pirate's cove. And it's gonna look semi overgrown. Gonna look like semi-overgrown. That's just the world loading. That's not my camera. I want it to look like partially overgrown, like almost like you would expect a pirate's cove. But then there's gonna be like the mystical elements to it, which is where like the amethyst comes in and the wizard's tower comes in. And I can actually just switch back to show you, because we're in the world now. Right here, because it's like a random spot of warm ocean, my thought was that this is like the source of the magic for the cove. So we'll put like a crystal right here being like held up, and then eventually that's where the, like when we have a beacon, that's where the beacon's gonna shoot out of. And then all the glass pane is gonna be like the magic energy that the that the cove is like harnessing. That's kind of my general idea of how I want that to look. Now, that's going to take a while. So, today, what I think we need to work on is like a temporary base. Just because I don't want to be just like I don't want to just be like living on the beach, because there's so much stuff we're gonna need. Like I need a nether portal. I want to be able to enchant stuff. I want to be able to do all of that still and not have to do it on this beach. I think that's gonna, it'll become more of a problem. So I was thinking over here somewhere, probably right here, probably level this out. We could put just like a little starter base is kind of my plan for today. I want to get a little starter base built and probably like moved into it. And I think this hill right here, if we flatten it to this level, I think it'll give me like the perfect amount of space that I need. That's kind of my hope. That's kind of my plan. I hope that makes sense. So that way we have somewhere that we can like store things and, you know, and like I said, like get the enchanting set up, get the nether portal. I'm going to want to brew potions and stuff. Probably all before the final base is built, right? Because the final base is going to take a lot of time. Just like in general. Like even on just like a block collecting thing, because we're texturing and building an entire mountain, so we're gonna need a lot of wood for the platforms. I definitely need to go and make like an actual like block list so I know what blocks that we're gonna gather, but for now, do this. This is going to be our starter base, chat. This is not going to take me nearly as much time as I thought it was. To be honest with you, I thought this was going to take longer. There we go. Put a little door in right there. This is the type of base that they're too afraid to build on Hermitcraft. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna have enough dirt. Oh my god. How much more dirt do I need? I need 11 more dirt. I really thought I was just gonna have enough dirt. Actually, no. I didn't think I was gonna have enough dirt. I thought we were gonna have to spend a lot of time today collecting dirt. But I suppose not. I also, okay, eventually, Like, what I don't want to do is just build the base and have everything around it normal. So I want to do stuff like around here. And I have at least one good idea that I thought about on my way home from work today. And I'm going to have to work out probably off stream, so it's a bit of a surprise. I'm going to want to work out the kind of the look, the feel of it, and make sure that like logistically it's possible is the other big thing. Because I don't want to put all this work in on this mountain and then everything around it is just boring normal Minecraft. So I would like to, at least to some extent, do stuff with the surrounding area. Kind of like build out a world, I guess you could say. And I do have an idea of roughly how I want that to look. At least one part of it. Because I think what I want to do is I want to really go all in more or less on the like mystic cove like lore, I guess you could say. Like the type of world that you could find like wizard pirates in. I want to be able to like build that out a little bit. And I'm pretty excited for it. I think taking a bit of time off and doing speed running was fun for sure. But I am back. We're back. And I'm ready, man. I am ready to start cooking. Do I have light levels showing? Light levels in overlay. Mobs spawn at 7, right? So this is 8, I think. Is it 7 or 8? Can a mob spawn right here? No. Okay. Oh, we have another one. Light level 8 right here. Here we go. I don't remember if they spawn at light level 7 or 8. I want to say it's 7 and below, but I also like don't want to risk that. Okay, perfect. Look at the beautiful starter house. Look at the beautiful starter house. Okay. We have to get everything moved over. What's the most efficient way to do it? It's probably to make chests. I want to make sure I can get all this in my inventory. Okay. Yeah, it's probably to make chests and have them kind of like ready to put stuff in. Okay. All that goes in there. Ah, my nose is so itchy. Put blocks in here. We'll put items in here for now. I remember that's how I had everything sorted. I just had blocks and items. And then as stuff starts coming over, you can change that a little more. Oh, I just got all of that? Sweet. Do that. Let me grab my bed. Oh, I did not get all of it. Okay. I genuinely thought, and I know it's silly to say because of how it looks, genuinely thought this was going to take all stream. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do for the rest of stream. Which genuinely feels so funny to say, given how the base looks. But I'm being so for real when I say I thought it was going to take all stream. Because I did not think I had any dirt. Turns out I had all of the dirt I could ever possibly need. Checking my 6 to make sure that don't have any rogue creepers coming in here. That would be unlucky. Maybe we spend the rest of the stream getting food. Because I don't think rotten flesh is a good long-term solution. Puss in a wee. I have a bundle. Let's use it. Why don't we? Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Boop. Okay, that's full. But I think it allows me to get the rest of it. I am going to separate out still the blocks and stuff that we're going to need for the base. I think it's good having those somewhere else as like a do not touch thing. Dude, I need a door. I gotta work on that. That'll be the next big thing we do. We've got a productive stream lined up for today. I'll make it maybe a separate like tools and weapons chest. Seems like the next thing that'll have to be kind of split off. But I'd kind of just rather do it now. Be complete now. Okay. Nice. Don't worry, I remember what was on the... there. Where do I want to put the blocks for... I guess we can put the base blocks right there. How did I have this? Dark oak, spruce... Dark oak planks, spruce. Everything perfect. And then calcite, diorite, cobbled deep slate, amethyst blocks, and then amethyst shards. And then this. Keep that in there. Blocks. Oh, I need my signs. Where can we put the to-do list? Right here. It was like what? Breed villagers. Materials for base. Start base. Enchant. I think was the 4 things we had on there. Also, chat, I played a ranked game last night. Goat still got it. In case you were worried, Goat still got it. I was in the Nether ahead of the other guy. Treasure Bastion. I boated down to it. I got lit on fire through the boat, died in like the lava farm area. And then reset the seed because all my stuff burned. Still won. So still got it. Kind of goated if you ask me. There is chat. There is going to be a new video out tomorrow, I believe it's scheduled for. And it's part 1 of what I'm calling the path to Netherite, which is just going to be mostly whenever I'm playing ranked on stream. If I get like an interesting match or something funny happens, like making a video about it. Or if I go on like an insane like win streak tear or something, like making a video about that. Well, what's up, Mushir Mickey Joe? What's going on? But yeah, we're gonna end up doing, it'll be a little series called The Path to Netherite, which is just about me hitting Netherite rank. You did suggest the texture pack, that's right. I don't think the texture pack worked, to be honest with you, because it said that I needed to use Optifine. Like, I downloaded it, I enabled it, and a lot of the textures didn't change, because I don't have Optifine. But yeah. Optifine has been dead, yeah. A little unfortunate, but you play without it nowadays, yeah. But the texture pack did say that it required it, and I was like, well, maybe it doesn't. And then it did, and I was like, ah, well. But yeah, the path to Netherite is going to be about me hitting Netherite in ranked. And just all the interesting matches that I'm sure I'm bound to get at some point. Where did I put my tools? There we go. I don't need these doors anymore. Let's go get some food. Also, I want to check. Does my iron farm work from here? What the freak, man? I should probably keep some blocks on me. I gotta build up that space more, I guess. Did I not go low enough? I might have not gone low enough on the villagers and the zombie. Because that should not happen that way. It looks like it's working. I just have to raise the terrain around it, I guess. This is a slow grueling death. Okay. So I want to raise this first, because that's how I know that that's where the zombie is. Rat is here, back from the grave. W? I'm kind of hoping this solves my problem. Like, I don't know how far out they can go. Low-key. Low-genuinely. Maybe we just go bonkers on one of these hills real quick. I think that's probably a good plan. The Iron Golem torture pool. I guess that is what it looks like. Yeah, I don't really have a good defense against that. It does look like the Iron Golem torture pool. Probably break down this village at some point. Did I leave a single bed in this village? Oh. I left a single bed for myself. W Revels? How are these guys doing? They're dead. There's... That might be... this one. Because this seems to be working. Build a base that's accurate to the modern day young adult achievable home. It's done. This is it. Next question, Your Honor. Yes, very good. Thank you. Thank you. This is another good representation of it. Where can I go and get just like a buttload of dirt from? That's a luxury studio. True. Oh, wait. Why am I going past the animals? I need them for their food. I want like a... Okay, what I'm looking for, and this might seem picky because I just want dirt. I want like a hill that I can just like take, you know, I want to like give a hill a haircut kind of thing. I don't want to just like dig into the side of the mountain. Because even though I am going to change the terrain eventually, A, I don't know if I'm coming all the way out here with it, and B, I want it to look good in the meantime. This is a good hill. This is a high quality hill for me to give a haircut. Prime, yeah, this is prime dirt real estate right here. Which is beautiful. It's what we're looking for, really. Piggy. First, step one of getting a bunch of dirt is, of course, executing all of the local wildlife. That way I don't have to feel as bad about taking away... See, this is the thing that they don't tell you. You don't have to feel bad about taking habitats away from animals with deforestation if there just are no animals. And really, that's 5-head if you think about it. If there's just no animals to take the habitat away from, then we can do whatever we want. And that's the part of it a lot of your peers aren't considering. Bonk. Revels, yes. I'm just saying, it's true. Also, this should be plenty of dirt to fix the iron farm with. Am I allowed to make you drawing emotes? Oh, Wabba, wait. Oh, Wabba, wait, please. Did you mean drawn? Like hand drawn? In which case I won't say no. Am I allowed to make you into a little cartoon guy that I'll make into an emo? Honestly, sure. Why not? And then we can ask the little cartoon version of me where he was at on January 6th, 2021. But the problem is, I don't think we'll like the answer. That, like, you have to understand, you'd be releasing that beast onto this realm. Does Twitch have moving animated emotes? Is that a thing? I think so. I think you can do, like a GIF emote. Okay, I think this solved my problem. I think the One Ring solved my problem. It looks like it, at least. Oh, I didn't realize Rat redeemed ad time. Oh, I can't even run an ad. Huh. Oh, ad in progress. Complete. Yes, ads. Twitch saw that and did it for you. Don't even worry. I didn't even have to do it. How's this doing? Oh my god. That's beautiful. I have all the iron my heart desires now. Okay, for food, I'm thinking also, Rhett, your YouTube chat test did not work. I can confirm, which I don't know why. What does it take to make an observer? Observe. I think I need quartz. Observer recipe. Crafting. Yes, I do need quartz. Okay. Let's go to the nether. Because I think for food, I want to do chickens. I think it's easy. I think chickens is easy. So we can set up like a... What we can do is we can have like a fence. And then above it, an observer with like a comparator coming out of it. Or a dispenser with a comparator coming out of it. I guess I don't need an observer, right? Because it's just comparator. And then it like loops back into itself. So whenever it gets a read, you can call it the dispensary. I like it. Because then whenever like an egg is in here, whenever an egg goes in here, it'll get a reading. Probably output this to a repeater with a block like this. And then comes out of here, target block here, and just like boom, boom. And then it shoots out. And then we can put a hopper here. Oh, you're kidding me. So we can put a hopper here that leads out into dispensers that go above it. And then, yeah, okay. And then we just hopper the eggs back in. So it'll just kind of cycle itself, and I don't have to do anything. But comparator still needs quartz. So we are not getting out of going to the nether, which is fine because I need crimson anyways. We're going to need crimson for the base eventually. So I at least want to get an idea of what our nether spawn looks like. Let's run to the village and sleep, maybe. And thankfully, with the iron farm, I don't have to worry about being stingy with like my iron when it comes to redstone. I can just see my plan through. You're scared of Enderman still? Oh my god, I started editing like the first episode of this chat. I got to the point where I died the first time to that Enderman, and even now I watched it, I was like, why did I just randomly smack an Enderman? Like, for no reason. I just decided I wanted to beef with the Enderman. It was dumb. It was a stupid, dumb thing for me to do. I have to switch the foot out because my right foot was going numb. Also, yes, because I have flashback now, again, it's probably going to be a lot of me pausing and starting and ending flashbacks. But that's for the YouTube video production value. Hopefully it's not too obtrusive to the streaming experience. If it is, I'll have to figure it out. But I'm hoping it's not. I think I like the plan that I have for YouTube right now. Face reveal when? True. You want to see my real face? How can I line this up perfectly? That's my real face right there. Oh, what? Do you not like the eyes under my face? It's like a Ratatouille type thing. Ratatouille type beat. But I think my plan for this world, at least in regard to like the YouTube side of things, is I'm just gonna do videos when I feel like there is a natural, I don't know if the right word is like arc or like chapter that has completed. Like, I'm just now making the first one, and it's gonna be like everything we've done in this world up until now, like the important parts of like dying in the cave a couple of times and then deciding, you know what, I'm just gonna run in one direction until I find something that speaks to me, which is how we found this area of the world, and then like trying to set up the iron farm and failing, and me getting like all of the villagers killed. And like when I went mining a second time over here, would you play the multiplayer scary game where the premise is trying not to poo yourself? What? What are we talking about? Look it up. What am I about to do? Multiplayer horror game where you try to not poop your pants. We Gotta Go is a co-op horror comedy that'll scare the crap out of you, literally. Team up to reach the bathroom. Reach the only bathroom in a haunted mansion before your bowels betray you. Scavenge for items, fend off ghosts, and fight through cursed halls together in a desperate hunt for sweet relief. Interesting. It looks interesting for sure. But yeah, I think corporate no. What? Oh, what I said was a corporate no? No, I don't know if I would play it on stream. But like if I was in a Discord call with people and they were like, "Hey, get this game, it's $5." I'd check it out. I'd be willing to try it. Guy who speedruns trying to figure out how to build a nether portal for some reason. But yeah, I think that's my plan for videos. Is whenever I feel like there is a logical conclusion to like an arc in the world, that would be like a video, and then we'll have the path to netherite. What am I going in here for? Quartz. What the fuck? Crimson Forest, though. I just need 1,000,000 blocks to get there. And then we'll have like the path to netherite for ranked. And then one thing I'm considering, chat, let me know how you feel about this. I've been tossing this around in my head for a while. I just don't want it to feel like I'm doing too much for only streaming twice a week. But I was pondering, considering even playing RL Craft again. Thoughts? Thoughts on returning to RL Craft? The run back? You were just gonna ask about RL Craft? I think it would be fun. Like, I was talking to Lily about it because she's my consultant. And I think it'd be fun if the premise of it... Oh, God damn it. That guy has a crossbow. Lily mentioned? Yes. I thought it would be fun if the premise of it was like, last time I played RL Craft, like, it ruined me. Like, I'm going back, but this time to conquer it. And because like last time I played, it was like no external help. Like I wasn't looking anything up. Like I wasn't looking anything up. I didn't let chat help me. And I thought it'd be interesting if this time I like low-key sweated it. You know what I mean? Like, I think it'd be maybe interesting of like the difference. Okay, don't Ludwig this shit. Oh, you know what I can just do? I can just do this. I know what I'm doing. Because I'm the sweatiest? Okay, so I'm sure we meant that to be a compliment. I'm at least hoping we meant that to be a compliment. But maybe, like... Dude, my voice has been so fucked the past couple days. But maybe, like, word choice is a thing we can work on. This is such a bad nether spawn. Dude, reset the seed. Oh my god. There's no way we can PB like this, man. Sweaty emote will be the first. Okay, don't say it like it's a threat. Don't talk about drawing the emotes like it's a threat. Oh, wait. Is that a... No. That's just the Soul Sand Valley. SSV, we call it in the speedrunning community, actually. Yeah, in the speedrunning community, we call those an SSV. Don't gotta use them. Super sweaty variant. Okay, what are we talking about? Do I have... Okay, let's actually look. Tick. Block entities. Okay. Get... Okay, we have a mob spawner within 29 chunks. Beautiful. Okay. I'm really happy they took away the hotkey to do this with. I'm really happy I have to pause the game every time. Okay, so we have a mob spawner within 18 chunks. That's not bad. Oh, but there's also a brute, so it might be a treasure bastion, which would be a little unlucky. It'd be sweet if it was a... I just like fully locked the fuck in there. It'd be sweet if it was a fortress, but it could very well be a treasure bastion, which would be a little unfort, but it's fine. Just get a bunch of quartz while I'm here. He's gaming. Okay. I want one of these. Don't need that. Chop this down. Hair up or down for my emote? I would prefer hair down, but if it's too complicated, I'm also an understanding person. As somebody that has tried to Photoshop around my hair being down for like thumbnails, I do understand that curly hair makes things difficult. So I'm also like a reasonable person when it comes to that. I got what I needed. Let's get out of here. What is... You see that? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell is that? It's just like a random hitbox. Is that the mob spawner? I can't tell. But I do want nothing to do with that. So we're just gonna... Okay, and now it's nighttime. Home, sweet home on the range, where the kids and the antelopes play. You know what's crazy? The hair will be fine, but I cannot dare glasses. Really? Do I have bone meal? I don't have any bone meal. Okay, we'll try our science later. Comparator. I need regulars. I know what they look like in theory. Fair. When did I get a stack of tough in my hand? Goodbye. 3 of these. Those can go in there. I know I have sticks. Let's not mess around about this. I'm gonna also need fences. That should be enough. Gate. Also gonna need more chests. Low-key feel like I trolled by making all the fences, because I don't think I want it to be that big. Comparator. Perfect. Wandering trader. Nothing I need. I mean, what are we doing here, man? I mean, what are we doing? Okay. Where do we want our chicken coop to go? I want it to be close. Right here, maybe? Because I realistically, like, I made way too many fences. Because you got to think... Bonk, 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 bonk. Like, this is really all I needed. Right? Made, like, way too many. Ooh, do I have string to make a bow with? Dude, it's turning out so good. The chicken coop or your drawing? Or both? Both is a good answer. So, I don't have any string. Brick. Okay. Copper. So we probably wanted to, okay, so for one, definitely entrance on this side. Right? And then we probably want these two, I need a fifth one. Both, of course, of course. I'm slowly sliding away. Believe it or not, the more I'm slouching, the more locked in I am. So how's this gonna work? We're gonna put, it'll be a dropper here. It'll be dropper there. Hopper. Shout out Stranger Things. This. So they're all funnel into the dropper that's right there. And now I have to go source string somehow. Do I have a sword on me? I don't. Okay. That's fine. That's okay. I'm not even worried about it. I'm panicking. How do I disable Lightmatica? There we go. Okay. I don't even have a sword. I haven't even made a sword yet. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. So I need 3 string for a bow. That's it. 3 string. How hard could it be to get 3? How hard could it be? It's 3 string. It's like 1 spider on a good day. You guys aren't spiders. What is my fucking Fulbright button? Not that. Fulbright. N. Did have it on. Loaded. Loaded. I'll be back for you one day. I'll probably... A lot of the block collecting... So, okay. I want as much of it to be farmable as possible. Right? So, like... We will probably, realistically, just setting expectations... Use a TNT duper for like cobblestone. Basalt's not too bad to like set up the ice lava farm and like AFK grind for. We could do that. Tough, I don't think there's a farm for, which is gonna suck. Andesite, you can technically craft. I'm gonna need a bartering farm for sure for Blackstone, which means I'm gonna need a gold farm. which means nether roof, which means ender pearls. Which means I have to break a hole in the nether roof. Oh boy. There was a cave over here. I know it because I mined in it. Oh, wasn't it hidden by the trees? Yeah. Guarded by the trees. Watch this, chat. Water bucket clutch. Goated. Literal gamer. There's got to be a spider somewhere. To be some spiders. I'll only need 3 string. These spiders, only 3 string. Even talking in a Cockney accent. That's how you know I'm serious. Oh my god. W. Dumb creeper. Skeleton rattles, but no spider. Oh, dick. Oh, even better. So we back in the mine. Got oh, and he saw me. Oh my god, he's doing damage too. Right there. That's our way up. I don't think he saw me. Perfect. I'll get some more too. Maybe I only get 1 more. Okay. Back to from once where I came. Gamer. Gamer clutch. Okay. How'd I get out of here? I think it was this way, right? I also need diorite, which I believe is just stone and quartz. Yeah, I think this is my entrance. I do believe diorite is just stone and quartz, right? I guess I can double check that when we get back. Whoa. Oh, wait. String. Oh, or not. Yeah, still at 4. Okay, we can make our bow, which means we can make our dispenser. Nautilus. Oh. Chat, we gotta get a Nautilus. I will burrow a hole in this mountain to get this Nautilus. Connect it to the river that then connects to the base. Bro. Be cooking. locked in. When we get back to the base, I really gotta... And not in the game. I'm talking real life. Full bladder alert. 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 Bladder full. Please empty immediately. He's gonna get mad at me. I'm gonna do this. Maybe he wouldn't have. Maybe I overreacted. Oh, that's okay. This terrain's for sure getting changed at some point, so I'm not super worried about it. Oh, okay. I thought that llama was a skeleton. I was like, I'm gonna go pee chat. I'll be right back. Be right back. Okay, my bladder's not full anymore, so W. Oh, chat, the VOD channel is coming along well. I'm up to, I want to say August or September of 2024, which is the closest it's been to being caught up. I'm only a year and a half behind. Huge, I know. My plan, tentatively, is I want to get all the VODs uploaded. So they're all there. And then, what I want to do is go back through. Okay, let's make our dispenser. How do I want to, how am I doing this? I'm going to go back through and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. I think this has to be one bigger, so it's like actually even. I'm going to go back through once it's all uploaded. And I'm going to split it up. Like, I'm going to make playlists for each year. So there will be a playlist for, like, 2022, 23, 24, 25, 26. And then, if I feel like it, / if I have the time and the willpower, go back through and make a set of playlists for like all the different games I've played over the years. So like if you want to watch me play like Pokemon, there would be an entire playlist for you. Or if you want to watch me play Minecraft, there would be a playlist. If you want to watch just like variety streams, there would be a playlist. That's kind of my plan. And then take a comparator reading off of this into a block, into a piece of redstone, I think into a repeater. But that's kind of my plan. That's kind of my hope, is to have it set up that way. So that way, the VOD channel can serve the purpose I want it to serve for me, which is just like an archive of how I've developed as like a streamer and a content creator. And B, so if people do want to watch me when I'm not live, they have that option. Oh, I needed to test. This is something I actually don't know. Can droppers drop items into hoppers like you would a furnace? Or you would another dropper? Boop. 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 Lever. Nice. Okay. W. So that's kind of my plan for the VOD channel. And I'm up to, like I said, like August to September-ish of 2024, which I know, okay, I need 2 more. And then I need I need 3 more hoppers. Which I know it seems like that's still really far away. But at some point kind of after that is when I reduced my streaming hours. So like once I hit that like streaming reduction, it's gonna like really start like cooking and going in terms of like how quickly I catch up. So that should hopefully be like on the radar that I'm caught up. Because then once it's caught up, what I can do is I can put more time and attention into the VODs. So I can actually do like, you know, I can actually like timestamp the VODs, and I can do like custom thumbnails for the VODs. And then how it would work for me in like a perfect world would be like if I stream on a Tuesday, that VOD is out Wednesday. So it's out like immediately. We do this. That would be kind of like my hope. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4 droppers. Which I do not have enough cobblestone for. Oh, of course it grew a big tree. God damn it. But it does feel like my wishes for the VOD channel will be actualized soon, which is nice. I'm excited for. I'm excited for that to be caught up. So it's like actually useful to people too. And then it'll just be nice as well, I think. I don't know. I'm out of words to say about it. How many droppers did I say I needed? 4? Hopefully that's right. So we go 1, 2, 3. Yep, 4. Then it goes 4. And then maybe yes. I think I still do need an observer, right? Because I want to observe when this gets something. Thankfully, I got a bunch of... core. Observer. Will this work? Yeah, hopper. Okay, it does not observe block state change like that. It does not observe when the dropper gets an item. Does it observe when a hopper passes an item? No. Those should be in here. Perfect. Okay, that part's working. So I need to take... I need to sleep. I need to take another comparator reading. Another comparator reading. Oh, I need to make more, or I need to grab my stone from all of them. Because I also need a repeater. Here. Okay, let's finish the dispenser at least. This feels like the easier circuit for me to figure out. Can't I just do this? I locked it. How did I... Hang on, chat. So, but if I... Yeah, that only pulses it once. Okay. Maybe we just detect a change in the comparator? And then we do the same little bit of redstone. If I throw a stack in there. But I guess... No, I guess that's fine. Because the hopper doesn't dump the items, right? So I actually don't even need this. My first circuit worked fine. And I'm just like super overthinking it. How was it? It was this, that block. And then this. Oh, I'm going to run into that problem here. Oh. Because my thought was comparator, redstone, block, repeater, redstone. But I run into the same problem where it's not going to pulse it, right? I need it. I need it to I need it pulsating. Which sounds bad. But cuz this was my thought. But maybe it's like that. Okay, that. Oh, yeah, of course. That didn't even shoot. It because it didn't go. Block. Dust redstone. Block. Aha. So now, as the eggs pass through, it's pulsing. And they're all going to here. And then I just do like a torch tower, right? Did I do it, chat? Did I make? It's ugly as shit, and there's probably a way better way to do it. But did I not have any other eggs? I really thought I had more than one egg. Okay. Hold, chat. Did I do it? Okay, that worked. Why is that not? Why is that not firing? Take a comparator reading out of this. Repeater, redstone. Okay. Second repeater. Second repeater. That time it went through. Okay. We're learning. That's pulsing. Now they're getting stuck there. And that would be because this circuit... Hang on, I can figure this out. So I need that to happen. But I need this to start toggled off. There's a way to do it. There's a way to do it. I think it's that. Yes. Okay. So it starts... starts toggled off. And then we do this. And then I do this. And then I do this. And then just that. Let me sleep. This one is still not getting power. Oh, what the fuck? What just went through? Oh. Okay, we got jammed right there. Okay. So, egg. It's getting jammed here. Let me get a shovel. Actually, let's just fucking do this. Redstone. All this stuff. And cobblestone. So, dropper going up. Cross. Spencer, Hopper. Comparator output into a block. into a piece of dust, into a repeater, into a block. I think that's what I did, right? Yep. Because now, if I do this, yep, and then it's going to be here. Yep, okay. That part I figured out. That, oh, shit. That part's easy. This part, a little more complicated. Comparator reads this, goes into a repeater. This is going to eventually be powered by torch. I need this torch off. Second repeater, redstone dust. No. Because this needs to be torch powered. And I can't do that. That makes a clock. Maybe that's what I need. No, it's not what I need. I don't need a clock. Okay. This torch. That. Repeater into there. Block there. Perfect. Cobblestone goes in. This stays powered somehow. But the cobblestone did shoot through. How is this staying powered? Block. Repeater. Redstone? No. Block? That won't work. Yeah. Can't do this because this creates the... No, that just stays on. Also, what the fuck? When I do this, oh, because this is going, okay. I think this is right. Right, and that's when I need... That went up. That went up. Okay. If I do that, this goes up one. Perfect. Okay. That's done. Step 1 is done. Step 2, get this one powered. Is that not what that does? Does that not power it? No. But that would power it. But that just kind of... That does it independent of the system. Right. I thought there was a game rule for a weather cycle. Guess I was wrong. Okay. So this powers it. Gets it up here. How do I get it to go there, though? How do I get it to go there? Is it that? Boom, boom, boom. Now we're here. Okay, so by doing it this way, we get it to the top dropper. Okay. And then I do that. And then it... Where did it go? This... Let me check if that interaction even works. It does. Just realized I'm low-key overthinking it. If we take it off the side, and then we go block, redstone, heater, dust. That didn't power it. Repeater. It's still not passing through. And I know you can drop into dispensers. So why are you... Why are you not? Boom. Yes, dude. Oh, my camera died. When did my camera die? W. Oh, chat, I'm so happy. Revels, check the Discord. Okay, checking. Oh, that's funny. I like it. It's very Steven Universe coded in the art style. I'm still not sure how I think about having the sweaty emote, but it's good. Look at the, because now, oh God. Okay. Okay. So the system does get overwhelmed if there's a lot of eggs in there. How do we solve that problem? How do we solve the overwhelming the system problem? The way I would solve it is do this. Because this will lock this hopper, right? Yes. Okay. And then yes. Do these have to be sticky pistons? Chat, how do I make a hopper clock? baby! Dude, come on. That was hype, no? Oh. That feels good. Dude. Oh, only problem is I don't have sticky pistons. I don't have slime balls. Great time for the sweaty emoji. Fair enough. Why am I destroying it? Because it's a different design now. I just have to destroy this little top bit. Because what I did on that test world was a little different. We handled it a little different. So I did... What did I do? This has to go up one block. This. No. This has to go, like, kind of be a part of the fence now. This hopper feeds into here. Like that. Right? Dispenser goes here. Hopper here. Hopper here. We take a comparator output from here. Comparator output. Block. Block. This. That. Yep. That went somewhere. So that's how that needs to look. The eggs will go straight into here. And then the backmost hopper This is the one that needs to be able to have the clock attached to it. No, I could just attach it to this one going this way, I think. Right? Because then I can do... that. Dust. This. That didn't work. Because the dust has to be pointing straight at it, right? That's the whole thing. Okay. That. And then this would eventually be hooked up to the hopper clock, but we don't have to be super worried about that right now. And then what did I do over here? What did I do over here? Go check the world. Okay. So I did this into a block. And then this was powered like this. Connected like that. 1, 2, 3. I guess not. Oh, block 1, 2, 3 down into the torch. Okay. So block one, 2, 3 into the torch. And then like that, I think. This hopper's locked right now. Because of that redstone. Okay. I don't think I need the redstone clock for now. Just because there aren't going to be a lot of chickens in here. The redstone clock part seems a little unnecessary. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't seem like a necessary part of the equation right now. Well, let's go get some chickens. And yes, I'm aware there's probably a way more efficient way to do that. That probably involves like copper bulbs and observers. But I am not smart enough. So dude, what the I think I have to add more terrain over here. Chicken. Chicken, 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 chicken. Chicken. Egg. But yeah, at some point, I'll have to add a hopper clock to that. Or maybe I'll just do some more work on how to get it to, like, pulse better. But, like, I'm going to have literally 3 chickens in there right now. So, like, it's not, like, a huge concern of mine. Come here, guys. Yep, yep, yep. Boom! Boom, dude! Infinite food generator. Let's go! Let's go, dude! W! W, chat. W, W, W. I made a contraption. I made a little gizmo. Some might even be daring enough to call it a gadget. Dude, now all I'm thinking of is like, okay, how can I get it to like pulse when I need it? Too far? You think calling it a gadget is, you think calling it a gizmo or a gadget is too far? I'm a fucking engineer, man. I am an engineer. Oh, and I was and I had flashback going. And I had flashback going. Beautiful. I'm worried about them spawning over here. I'm worried about them spawning all the way back here. But it seems to be pretty good, at least. I mean... Also, they're not, like, auto-filling into here, which is a weird thing. But, chat, we'll do this 2012 YouTuber style. That is, unfortunately... is unfortunately all the time that I have for you live on twitch.tv today. Like I said, chat, tomorrow, the first episode of Path to Netherite is going to be out. 2 p.m. EST. I will make a post in the Discord about it. It's about the clumsy ninja match that I did. for those that were here when the guy called me a lying cheater. That will be out tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. Whether or not there will be a stream Thursday is up in the air, but there will be a second stream this week. Just because of other things. But, chat, that is all the time that I have for you. Thank you so much for coming by. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you later. Peace out. Bye-bye.